Okay, so I'm gonna be making chicken broccoli. It's a Chinese dish, um, and it comes with chicken, broccoli, onions, carrots, and it's inside of a gravy sauce. Okay, so I found when a lot of people use chicken thighs, they're not strategic in their cleaning. But I am very strategic in my cleaning of chicken thighs because I really don't like using chicken thighs. But this, um, when you make something like chicken broccoli, chicken thighs are just much better. So what I do when I use a chicken thigh, I like to get all of this gooey, nasty fat. As you can tell, down in the sink you see a massive amount of fat. So looking at this, you can see that what I've done is I've skinned it. I've skinned all the chicken. I broke each area of the chicken apart, and I've gone down in the meat and cleaned out all of the extra fat. I don't know if you can see this. I have my grandbaby holding the camera for me, but I don't know if you can see this, but it is extra clean. I make sure that I get every little piece of fat out of this, because I don't like to see any. If I see any white, that lets me know that they're skinned, so I don't see any white. And I've done that to all of the pieces of chicken that I have in here. Okay, I've cleaned it all out and open to get all of that fat out, because the fat is not necessary. Even if I ever go out to a restaurant and I get a chicken thigh, I don't get it for myself. I'm never going to eat a chicken thigh from any restaurant. I'm just not going to do it. I won't eat a chicken thigh except I clean it myself. Okay, so after I do all of this strategic cleaning to the meat and make sure that there's nothing else in there to clean, what I do is I clean all of this fat out of my sink. For one thing, I'm going to be taking all of this out because you don't want that to go on your drain. Even though I have a plumber that's here, I still don't want all of that fat to go into the drain. Okay, and so give me a second to grab it. Okay, so and after you do the cleaning of your chicken, you want to be very, keep the camera over there, Maya, not this way. Let's keep it in the sink, baby. So you want to be very strategic with your rinsing as well.
Oh my God.
Okay. So what you want to do is you want to take your chicken thighs and rinse them. And as you're rinsing them, you want to keep looking over it. Make sure that you don't see any extra fat. Okay. If you see any, you just grab your knife, and because after you rinse it really good, I don't know what anybody else does, but I like to soak mine in vinegar for about 10 or 15 minutes before I cook it. So I soak it in the vinegar again, and then I rinse it, and I saute it. Okay. making sure, checking for fat. Clean. You see this chicken? It is really, really clean of all fat. Trust me, if you see anything, it is not fat. I go all into the chicken. I break each part of it open. And if I miss anything, even down to a little teeny piece, I go back in and I get it, because I just can't wrap my brain around thinking that there's any nasty fat in the chicken. Even though most of the time I don't eat the thighs. Like I said, when I make this dish, the thighs just make better than the chicken breast. And that's my preference. Okay, so I have 2 left here to clean, and I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about with the cleaning. Okay, so I grab the chicken thigh up and I break it open. And when I break it open, I go in with the knife and I pull out all that fat. Pull out all that fat and cut out all that unnecessary fat. Okay, you want to clean out all of that. Everything that looks like it's not meat, I clean it out of my thighs. Okay, I do not, I repeat, do not like any fat. It's in my thighs. Okay, so now I've cleaned that side. I'm going underneath this meat because sometimes there's a fat pocket in there. So sometimes I cut and just make sure that I have all of the fat pockets out. You know, to me this is necessary. You know, I like, because people ask me a lot how I make certain dishes. And if they make it and it's not, the chicken isn't cooked right, you'll find yourself pulling things out of your mouth. And I don't know if anybody knows about that, but that is an awful feeling. Okay, so I've turned it on the back and I'm just cleaning all of that fat. Sometimes when I hear people saying they're cooking chicken thighs for dinner, and they're frying them, and they go home and they rinse them off and put them on the grill or either fry them, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, it's like it's just ultimately disgusting for me. You know, because I just don't know what they're eating inside of there. So this part over here, I'm getting all of this fat, and it's sometimes up under the bone area as well. So I'm going to take my knife and go in and pull it out. Now when you're doing leg quarters, that is fat in there as well, but you don't have to mess with the drum other than to clean that slime area out. But you do have to lift that meat up where the thigh is connected. You have to lift that meat up and clean it, and then you still have a nice hearty size chicken thigh to work with. Okay, so I'm almost done with this one because this one wasn't so big and it didn't have that much fat in it. But as you can see, the way that you pretty much know that you've done a good job cleaning the thigh is that it almost lays flat like a plate or something. It's no longer like round and fat the way that a chicken thigh normally comes, because you've gotten all of that fat out of it. I don't know if you can see this really well, but you see that? I've gotten all the fat out. Everything is out. Front and back is out. There's a little bit right there. And that's just like the skin part, but it's all clean, you see? All clean. Okay, so we're going to put this over here as well. And one thing you want to keep in mind, you know, chicken, it carries germs, so you want to make sure that you do a good bleach cleaning of the area after you're finished now You don't have to use a gigantic amount of bleach, because I always say if you have to use that much bleach, then you have to cover up something that doesn't smell right. And if you have to cover up something that doesn't smell right, that means the meat that you are using is not fresh. So you need to check that meat. You shouldn't have to use that much, but you want to have a soapy, very hot sink of water with bleach in it to clean all the areas where you've been cleaning the chicken, because you know you don't want to leave all those germs around to get anyone sick. Okay, so this is my last chicken thigh right here, and I'm almost done cleaning this. Almost done. I know that my baby's probably arms are getting tired. Okay, so I wanted to show you all about how to clean the chicken thigh. So, hold it up to my face. So, that's the end of how to clean the chicken thigh. We will come back when I start making the chicken broccoli. After I'm done soaking the chicken, remember to soak your chicken in distilled vinegar and water for about 15 minutes is what I do. And then I will come back and show you how to finish up the dish. All right, so those of you that want to know how I make my sauce, I will be back. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.